Are you suffering from boredom like this? Well, we at the Panther Report have a solution and are giving you the inside scoop on the hottest events happening around campus and the city. Georgia State's very own Rialto Center of the Arts is holding two incredible events. Ballet Folclorio de Bahia takes place on Saturday, February 19th at 8 p.m. Tickets are available for purchase online at the Rialto Center website or at the box office. The other show not to be missed out on is a film screening of The Prince Among Slaves on February 20th at 3 p.m. with special guest and Malcolm X's daughter, Ilyasa Shabazz, who will be speaking prior to the screening. Another exciting event taking place on campus is Georgia State's Panther Prowl on Friday, February 18th. The Panther Prowl director, Javier McIntosh, tells us more.
Well, this Panther Prowl specifically is Riverboat Casino. We'll have a lot of different events. It's a dress to impress event. Now, we want you to bring out everybody. You can come with your friends, you can come with family. Guests, adult guests are $5 and children are $3 per person. So we'll have a lot of different things for people to do. We'll have a Zydeco band, a 6-piece Zydeco band, which that's something new to the Panther Prowls that we think a lot of people will enjoy. We'll also have hermit crabs they can get. We'll have fish that you can build your own aquarium. And we'll have prizes for the casino games that I know everybody will enjoy. Also, we'll also have Princess and the Frog playing throughout the night, and we'll top the night off with a hypnotist. And I know you don't want to miss that.
And for those of you who want to make it to Hollywood, the Fox Theater is holding auditions for the show So You Think You Can Dance on February 19th at 8 a.m. So make sure you don't sit around bored this weekend and go out to one of these exciting events. Amber Ismani for the Panther Report.
You know, Joseph, there's just more than just entertainment going on at Georgia State.
Very true, Ariane. Let's check out what happened with Spirit Week at GSU. I think they headed to one of our home basketball games.
Hey Panther fans, I'm Jackie Britton with Panther Report Sports Beat. Tonight is Blue Out Night here in the sports arena. The guys' basketball team is taking on Hofstra. This is a conference game and a big game. We have about 25 NBA scouts out here this evening. Tonight is, like I said, Blue Out Night. The whole crowd, as you can see, is supposed to be wearing blue in honor of Spirit Week. For the Panthers, big scorers tonight have been Jahad Ali and Javante Maynor, and then for Hofstra, the big scorer tonight has been Charles Jenkins. The Panthers are down right now as we head into the second half. The score is 38-26, and we'll keep you tuned until the end of the game.
Your hands, stomp your feet. This is Carl Eckwitzel for the Sports Beat. In tonight's contest, Georgia State fell to Hofstra tonight 68-79. The leading scorers for Hofstra was Charles Jenkins, who had 28 points, and Jahid Ali, who had 19 for Georgia State. This is Carl Eckwitzel reminding you to have a good one.
So, want to meet some of the hottest people in Atlanta this weekend? Creative Loafing will be hosting their 9th annual Lust List weekend. Creative Loafing will be hosting their 9th annual Lust List party on Friday, February 18th, beginning at 9 p.m. at Whiskey Park on 14th Street. Go to creativeloafing.com to learn more about this event.
You know, I should have made the Lust List this year.
You do realize that someone would actually have to lust after you for that to happen.
It could happen.
Maybe next year.
Aside from that, do you want to know where you can sample over 100 beers this weekend? The Winter Beer Carnival will be happening on Saturday, February 19th from 3 until 7 p.m. Check out winterbeercarnival.com for more details.
Also, please note that for both of these events, you must be at least 21 or have ID that says you are old enough to drink. Also, if you do drink, make sure to call a cab or someone else drive you home. After all, a DUI might put a cramp on your future social activities.
Ariane, it looks like we made it through our first episode of GSTV's Panther Report for the spring semester.
It's been a lot of fun. We can't take all of the credit, though. The crew this semester has been really hard at work at putting together a great show.
You got that right, but don't forget to visit the Panther Report's YouTube page at youtube.com/GSTV Panther Report if you happen to miss anything.
You can also check us out on Channel 75 if you're living in university housing.
Not to mention that we're also airing on live stream.
Ooh, live stream?
It's the online version of GSTV where viewers all over the world can tune in to GSTV from their personal computer. They'll just have to visit gstvonline.org and click the top bar that says click here to watch GSTV live.
And stay tuned after the show for a special interview with former President of South Africa during the dismantling of apartheid, F.W. de Klerk. I'm Ariane Johnson.
And I'm Joseph Shepard. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
There's this oversimplistic vision of South Africa, just black and white. But there is black diversity which is fundamental. Zulu, which is the strongest and biggest black national group. Zulu as a language is as different from Sotho as English is from Greek. So we're a country of great diversity, which is reflected by the fact that in negotiations between me and Mr. Mandela and our teams, it was agreed to write into our new constitution that we have 11 official languages. But if you want to speak about black and white, then I can say that at grassroots level, there's always been a relatively good person-to-person relationship. When I was a young kid, I swam together in the river on our little farm with the kids of black people who was working for my father. We shot birds together. So there's been this basically good relationship. There's a culture in South Africa. Because of the discrimination which was part of apartheid, there was resistance. And it is from that that the resistance movements developed. Not only the ANC, but the ANC then started an armed wing. Nelson Mandela was one of the leaders in his young days who started this armed wing. It is for that, because they were planning the violent overthrow of the government, that he was charged in an open court and that he was sent to jail. And then these organizations were banned. And they went into exile, and they got support from Russia and the USSR, and they had weapons and training in East Germany and in Russia. And they became an army, and there was violent conflict. So, yes, the tensions were building up, and they were arranging mass demonstrations. And they were arranging strikes. And that hasn't stopped, by the way, since apartheid has gone. There's a strike at the moment going on. All truck drivers in South Africa are striking against the ANC government. So it's also part of modern industrial action. But yes, there was tensions, and it tended to become violent at times, to the extent that we had in the middle 80s a state of emergency, and that people were put in jail without trial. And one of the things which I did simultaneously when I unbanned the ANC, when I released not only Nelson Mandela but all political prisoners, was to also lift the state of emergency at the first possible moment when it was wise to do so.